Okay, what is up guys? Busy week. So Ford released the owner's manual for the F150 Lightning. There's a bunch of great information in there. I really recommend that you give it a look. Now, it is 657 pages long. Even I fizzled out after about page 400, but there's a bunch of important information in there. I'm gonna go over some of the most important stuff. It does clarify some things that were previously unknown or confusing. That's the point of this video. I'm just gonna hit some highlights. But I do wanna apologize if I misled anyone. Admittedly, the website said that there would be a drive mode called Trail. Apparently, an Oxford comma really bit me on that one. It's just one of the joys of trying to create content about a vehicle that we know relatively little about and a vehicle that will be evolving over the next year. So apologies if I got anybody's hopes up, all 5,000 of you that watched that video. According to the owner's manual, there are only 4 drive modes. That doesn't mean that we won't see new drive modes down the road. Before we dive in, proceed with caution because they only made one owner's manual for all 4 trims. And so again, we have to go back to sifting through and making sure that you're not looking at anything that's for a different trim. They do a pretty good job of always highlighting if it's only an available feature, saying if equipped. So be on the lookout for that. Moving right along, most importantly, I do want to clarify those drive modes. As you can see, for now, there are only 4 drive modes. But what I like about this user's manual, it tells you what it's altering in each drive mode to give you a better understanding of what to expect when you switch into that drive mode, and it clarifies when you should be using it. Starting off with normal, obviously for everyday driving, perfect balance of exciting to drive, comfortable. It does note after each one whether one pedal drive is available in this mode. So for normal, one pedal drive is available. I'm gonna skip ahead to sport. So this one is obviously for sportier driving, improved performance, handling, and response. Increases accelerator pedal responsiveness. I'm gonna have to get out of the habit of calling that a gas pedal. It says powertrain tuning altered to maximize performance. Steering is altered to have more torque buildup, which enhances the driver feedback. And then additionally, propulsion sound set to its most aggressive setting, but then it does go on to clarify, may not be available for all trim levels. Again, being interested in the base Pro trim level, probably not going to be seeing that on our trim. Jumping back to off-road, optimizes the accelerator pedal to give you more control. Rear electronic differential is automatically engaged. It says use this mode when driving through sand, loose gravel, mud, or mixed off-road terrain. So it doesn't specify snow, which kind of bummed me out, but that does leave the door open that they could later introduce a snow-specific mode. And then finally, tow haul. You guys have probably gathered by now that I don't plan on using my truck to tow a lot, but for those of you that do, tow haul is for improved vehicle operation when towing a trailer. Adjusts powertrain tuning and enhances steering to assist in controlling your vehicle when towing. All of this makes perfect sense. Additionally, grade braking assist is activated to maintain vehicle speed when descending grades. So giving you a safer experience when towing, that's what we want to hear. That is your quick run through on the drive modes. So the next thing that we are going to talk about, I won't go too deep into this, but they have a great section on intelligent backup power, how to use it safely. I don't plan on using intelligent backup power in my home, but if you do, that can be found on page 222 is where that starts. Next thing we're going to talk about is charging. They do go very in depth in the owner's manual about charging, which I think is smart and safe for those of us where this will be our first electric vehicle. Just some clarification on how to charge safely and some more info on the fact that you can indeed customize what % your truck will charge to, what times of day you can tell it to charge to maybe cut costs on your end. So, and finally, some good information on the frunk. I've seen in videos where, you know, the Lightning will be at an auto show or something. People will pull the frunk down using the latch hook. According to the owner's manual, just as a disclaimer, they are recommending that you never manually open or close the frunk. They want you to let the power frunk operate independently. It tells you how to do it from outside the vehicle and inside the vehicle, but if your battery ever were to die, there is a way to manually open the frunk, and it details that right here on page 334. So keep that information handy. I'd imagine breaking your frunk is not going to be a cheap fix. Honestly, that's it. I know this was a longer video, but again, I will end by saying please go check out the owner's manual for yourself. Feel free to like and subscribe, share this video with your friends if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.